guys, welcome back. So today what I'm going to be showing you is some different options here for shavers. Now it's summertime. As a matter of fact, this weekend is Memorial Day weekend. The weather has actually been beautiful, a little more hot than I like, but overall the sun is out. You know, it's pool time, it's beach time. The summer's here. All right, so everybody wants to have their legs out, want to be nice and smooth. You want to be shaved. The fellas, if you're bald, you want to keep that bald head smooth and shaved. So I'm going to be showing you some different options for shavers that'll get you through this season. Now, I have also not only my thoughts, opinions, and review on these shavers, but I also have here some notes from my husband. So for any fellas out there that are watching this too and you're not necessarily using these shavers for your legs, you're also going to have some ideas on how to use it for your face to shave your beard or to have a full bare face, or if you're bald like my husband, to have a smooth bald head and not have any issues. So let's get started. The first one that my husband has here, this one, let me actually show you what it looks like in the base. So this is the Norelco Phillips shaver. So it actually comes with this base here. This is the shaver itself. You lift the top, you snap it out, and this is what you end up with. So you end up with this three-headed razor here, and it's actually very smooth. You can run it, you know, on your arms. You can run this on your legs. Again, if you're bald but have a bald head, you can shave your head with it. You can shave your face with it. So quickly, I'm going to go through the notes that my husband has here on this one. So this one says they usually retail for $2.99, but you can find them for about $2.49 on Amazon. No, but you can sometimes find them for $2.49, but Amazon had it on sale for $1.79. This one's rotary. The blades last for about 12 months. Replacement heads are about $40 to $50, and the best shave that you can get with them is when they're used in a circular motion. The problem with this one that my husband discovered is that it did cause some irritation, and he felt like he didn't get a super close shave when shaving his head with this. So it ended up being a little harsh for him, and he says especially if he wanted to get a really close shave, you would have to put some pressure, and that was just kind of annoying. The battery lasts for about an hour, and it takes about an hour to charge. However, in a pinch, if you need to work quickly, you can charge it for about 10 minutes, and then you can get, you know, a shave out of it. And sometimes using the circular motion will make you miss a few spots. So now, this is the only one that I actually didn't test on my legs because of the fact that he told me you couldn't really get a close shave with it, and the three-headed surface is not the best for the legs. It again would make you miss a lot of spots. So this one I didn't even bother to test out. But for anyone, again, who is in the market for a shaver, keeping those notes in mind, this is a pretty good option. But the issue with my husband getting any type of irritation or things like that is that he is on blood thinners. So the blood thinners obviously cause you, if you should cut yourself, to bleed a lot, and it becomes incredibly difficult to stop the bleeding. So it's not something that he can really risk having happen to him. So this one we're actually going to be returning. But with that in mind, if this is not an issue for you, and if this is the kind of razor that you go for and that you would like, it is not a bad option. Those are just some notes to keep in mind, especially if that's in your price range and you're comfortable with that. So we're going to put that one away, and then I'm going to show you the next one, and this is the Braun brand shaver. So it comes in a base like this, and I forgot to mention before, the reason why it comes with these bases is that there is a liquid you put inside them. So not only when you replace them do they charge the shavers, they actually clean them as well. So the solution that's in here will actually clean the razors as they're sitting here and charge them up at the same time. So this is, ooh, so sorry, I know that was loud. So this is what this one looks like, and that's the head of it there. So this one, it does press down, so it will go over your curves and whatnot. Now this one is a wet dry, so it actually has a switch here where you would put it down for wet setting, and then you would push it back up if you want to just use it dry, and you just have a push to start button there. Let's turn that off so you can actually hear me, and replace it in the base. And I will give you the notes on that one quickly and then give you my own notes from having used it on my legs. So the Brawn retails from about $2.49 to $2.99. Bed Bath & Beyond currently has them on sale for $24.99. And if you get those coupons, which my husband used a 20% off coupon, it came out to $199.99. The cleaning base is the one that charges it that I just showed you. It also has a travel pouch. The blades last for 18 months, and the replacements are around the same price. That doesn't make sense. Oh, the replacements are around the same price as the one I mentioned before, which is about $40 to $50. There's no circular motions with this. You shave as you normally would with a regular razor, so straight up and down, sideways, front ways, whatever. It goes against the grain with no irritation at all. It's very simple, used both wet and dry. It works really well either way. When you need to just shave and run out the door, shaving dry isn't bad at all. It's still smooth. However, a few hours later, if you're a guy, you will feel the 5 o'clock shadow on the stubble starting to come through. If you do it wet shave, it's a closer shave and it lasts all day. You'll feel super smooth. It's also quicker to clean, and it's also quicker to dry. And he definitely likes it better than the first one. It's easier to use. And the chrome, however, on it, if this is something that bothers you, the chrome on it does feel like it'll probably scuff easily. Other than that, though, it does cost a few more dollars. But if you have sensitive skin like him, or any issues, again, where you can't nick yourself or get cut or anything, this is also a really good alternative to have. Now, I use this on my legs. See, I don't know if any of the ladies out there have the same issue that I do, but when I shave my legs, the very next day I already start to feel regrowth, and I already start to feel stubble. I start to feel like a freaking porcupine because I can feel the hair starting to come back. It's really bothersome. I don't like the feeling at all. The problem is that if I continue to use a regular standard plastic shaver and I try to just continuously shave every day, it'll give me irritation. I'll start to get razor bumps. I'll start to nick myself a lot more easily because the skin is so irritated. No matter how many different types of shaving foams or shaving gels or anything I've tried to use, I always still get that irritation. So I actually have to give myself 2-3 days and then attempt to shave, and even then it's not guaranteed that I won't cut or nick myself when shaving. So I have actually used this one. So this works amazingly well. It will take off all that stubble. It will leave you smooth again. I've used it dry, and again, for a quick out the door when you really just want your legs to look and feel smooth again and not have that bumpy feeling, this works really, really well. It works super fast. It will get you out the door. Yes, I agree with my husband. Using it wet is a lot better because you will get a much closer shave. There is no irritation. There are no nicks. There are no cuts. It feels incredibly smooth. There's no like stinging, burning sensation, nothing. It is amazing how well this works. And again, the fact that it charges itself, it cleans itself, this makes it worth the money. So yes, the initial investment is pretty costly, but overall and over the length of time, how long you'll be able to use it for, it does end up paying for itself. But on that note, if you do need a more affordable option, let's move on to the next shaver here that I've tried. Okay. So this one here is going to be your absolutely most affordable one. This one is a Remington shaver. I got this for $19.99 at Walmart. Now, here are the other options that come inside the bag. So you get the shaver head, right? And then you actually get this brush head, which is supposed to help slough off any dead skin. And it's also supposed to help massage any razor bumps or anything at any areas where you would normally get razor bumps, to stop that from happening. What you also get is this head here. So this is the actual like razor head, and it's got different levels. So there's 3 different levels. So if I take this, I slide it off, and then I move it down to the next level, will determine how long or short you keep your hair, wherever that hair may be. And if you want to completely take it off, then you would go with the bare shaver on its own, and it will get incredibly close to the skin. So you swap out the heads pretty easily. You just snap it to the side, boom, it comes right off, and then you can put on the next one and lock it in place, and you're good to go. It runs on batteries, so there's no charger or anything with this one. and that's it. You're good to go. So I like to use this one to initially shave and, you know, take off whatever hair needs to be taken off. And then switch to the other one. And this is the one that will help you maintain that daily shave. So this works pretty much like the Braun does, where once you've already shaved and you've got your legs smooth and it's the next day or 2 days later and you start to feel that stubble coming back, you use this one to go over your legs or any areas where you shaved, and it will continue to remove that stubble daily without giving you irritation, without any nicks, any cuts, any burning or anything like that. Now, again, you will have to place the batteries, you will have to replace the batteries. I've yet to have to replace mine. I've had this one about a month so far. I think about a month so far. I've yet to replace the batteries. I haven't been using it daily because I was also testing it out with the other one, but I have used it often enough to know that I really do like it. The other one, the Braun, I cannot use on my bikini area. It's just too big and clunky. I can't. So this one works absolutely perfectly to get to my bikini area because the different shaped heads are so small that they get in that area, and I don't have any issues using it. When I have it like this, to get down to the skin, I make sure I'm extremely careful with it because I don't want to accidentally nick or cut myself. If you do use this the wrong way, I have a feeling that could be a potential thing that can happen. I have not nicked or cut myself at all, but I'm always extra careful when using the head completely naked like this when there's no plastic piece to cover it. So just keep that in mind. It has not happened to me yet, but I don't want it to happen to anyone out there. And so moving back to this one, this is the head that I use just for maintenance, just to keep everything nice and smooth and, you know, smooth sailing. So I like to use the Braun over my entire legs because it's bigger, it works a hell of a lot faster, and you really do get an even closer shave than you do with this one. But this one, oh, this one also works wet or dry, which I liked a lot because I'm like, for $19.99 I really wasn't expecting much, but I figured, hey, let me give it a shot. It also works wet or dry, which I thought was great because there are times you're in the shower and it would be faster to just do your entire routine in the shower, and then, you know, sometimes whatever, you've already showered and dried and forgot, hey, you can use it wet or dry. Still works great in either format, but again, you'll have to go through a lot of batteries. And I don't know about you, but me, after probably like the season is over, I'll probably chuck it and then just get a new one next season if I can find it. I rarely ever keep them, you know, that long when they're this cheap. So for $19.99, it's something you can replace seasonally. But hey, if it's something that works for you and you intend to just keep it and keep reusing it, then you can also do that too. But yeah, just keep in mind, only battery operated, no charger for this one. I mean, unless you've got rechargeable batteries. But yeah, that's an option there too. So these are all really great options, again, especially for getting you through the whole summer without having to worry about, I gotta cover up my legs and wear some pants today because I've got cuts going on or whatever. Because I'm just that kind of person. If I've got like red razor bumps going on, if I've got cuts on my legs or something, I will wear pants as hot as it is just to cover it up because it annoys me. I'll get self-conscious about it and I won't want to have my legs all on display out there. But using these shavers has freaking been a lifesaver, a leg saver, if you will, and I've loved it. And again, for any fellas watching this, my husband has used them to shave his face. He's used them to shave his head. He had a full beard before and he actually shaved it down to a goatee, and he's been shaving every single day with the Braun and he freaking loves it. It is super smooth, no nicks, no cuts, no anything. So gentlemen, ladies, options for everyone. So yeah, if you have any further questions about any of the items that I've talked about here, please leave them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. You all have an amazing Memorial Day weekend wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, if you haven't already, please comment, rate, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.